Okay, so we're going to start with two different obedience drills. First one being patterning for fun. So it's probably a good idea, unless you're really advanced, to always start on leash to warm up your dog. Now this is really simple. We teach a place command, which means down and stay. And we have many videos on how to teach that. So this is when your dog already knows some of these basic commands. Now for fun is for exercise. You can space out these beds as much as you want. And it's simply dog come and place. And if you need to say down, you can say down, but give your dog a chance to lay down. You can absolutely use food if you want. That's a no. Tug on the leash or an e-collar tap. Good. You can absolutely use food for this to get more drive out of your dog. For this particular dog, she actually does fine working for pets and just good girls. She loves it. Incorporate some downs as well. You shouldn't always use place. You should absolutely do down. And you also want to incorporate crate. Make crate a regular part. Hold your leash up so they don't get tangled up. This girl here is just on flat collar and e-collar. And have your dog go to crate so it becomes such a regular part of their routine. Makes it much easier for them to spend time in there alone. That's a no and a reset. So I moved into her physically immediately. That way it's spatial pressure helps her understand what I'm asking. So you have all these little things. We've got leash and verbal and movement. So now let's get a little bit more advanced, a little bit more fun, and do out of sight as well as dropping the leash.
Yeah, Daisy, come.
She needs another recall right there to navigate that spot. Very good. So mix it up with your dog. Even have them go in the bathroom. Tight spaces are hard for dogs. Plus, they're usually in there to get a bath, or they're not in there at all. That's a no.
No.
Good. Don't want her getting that distracted, or she'll slink off. So again, you saw me use spatial pressure for that no. But again, if you're looking for more challenges, if you don't usually work your dog in the bedroom, do this into the bedroom. Do it into the bathroom, a tighter space. Do it in the front yard, the backyard with distractions. Really mix it up. We always have dogs drag leashes on flat collars unless they have some serious behavioral issues. Now we have patterning for a calm state of mind. Here Bella is very eager to go outside with her friends, and she's really amped up and she struggles with this jittery excitement. So I clip a leash to her flat collar and she's on e-collar. In the beginning stages, you can do this on prong collar, and then you can do prong collar, e-collar, and then wean off the prong collar. But I always like to be on leash with this, even with a seasoned dog, to help them settle down. So right now I'm just letting her kind of go to place with a brief pause, because the pause is more something she's used to doing rather than helping her calm down. So we just do heel. She goes to place a few times like a warm-up. I really take my time. So you can see her default down. This is training. She's doing that because she knows that's what I want, not because she's calming down. That's why we do so many repetitions of this. Nice and slow. See, look how excited she is. If you watch my finger, I am cueing her. I decided to do a heel again, just because she just knew I was going to say place, so I wanted to mix it up. So if you watch my finger, I am tapping the e-collar for place. I'm giving her really low cues to help settle her down a little quicker, as well as a relaxed down, which she really struggles with here. And I ask for it sometimes, and sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends on how much she's struggling, and I'm trying to do little things to help her calm down faster. And I do tap the e-collar. It's very low. I do tap it whenever I'm asking for that head all the way down. This she's doing on her own. So I don't ask for a sitter down with the pause unless the pause before place, unless the dog is really, really struggling, then I might. But she's offering it to me. I would actually rather her just stand next to me and wait for me to say it. But when you have a really jazzed up dog, they tend to offer you more, which is why I'm just going really nice and slow. Keeping her in heel. See, I'm even waiting before I release her to walk with me. Just everything is done very strategically, very slowly, till that tail stops wagging so fast. But this is something great you can do when people come over, and when you come across even another dog. You can do slow heel work into downstays. There's a lot you can do to work your dog's brain to help them be calmer in the home. If your dog is anxious about noises, and maybe you correct them for barking, or you've worked on barking, but they're still really nervy and jumpy, this is a great way to work with that. So right there I stepped. With a really seasoned dog, all I do is say place, and I only tap the e-collar if I repeat myself. But if I need to, I'll give leash guidance. And that step that you saw right there is called proofing. So all that moving around, I honestly felt like she was taking awfully long to settle. So by doing a little bit of this proofing, this movement stuff, I would correct her if she tried to get up. It helps her understand that I need her to calm down. So it actually works with your calm patterning. And now you can already see just a calmer demeanor. And you can do this with crate as well. And please remember, if you want your dog to calm down and settle, then you need to be calm, focused, and need to be moving slowly. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our page.